Your time, and we're following a developing story this morning regarding DeKalb County's police force. Some county leaders there, they want to close a precinct to save money. But is it worth it? CBS Atlanta's Jocelyn Cannell joining us live this morning. Jocelyn, you go back to the reasons why cities and counties, they have these precincts out there. They do it to spread out, to lower crime in crime-ridden areas. So people who live in these neighborhoods now have got to be asking themselves, all right, if we do this to save money, are we putting people's lives at risk?
Yeah, Brian, you're exactly right. Now, on the flip side, a lot of people say closing this building is an obvious choice because it'll save the county a lot of money. But other people, like you mentioned, worry that it could hurt public safety and also cost people jobs. First, Dunwoody added his own police force. Brookhaven could be next, and that means less work for the North DeKalb County Police Precinct.
The question becomes, should we maintain the infrastructure, the physical infrastructure, as well as the command overhead?
DeKalb County Commissioner Jeff Rader proposes closing the precinct, saving the county a couple $1 million as leaders struggle with a $40 million budget shortfall.
But obviously we're under a great deal of budgetary pressure, so we ought to look at every option that we have to make our operations more efficient.
But DeKalb CEO Executive Assistant Richard Stogner says there are roughly 100 officers working out of the North Precinct, and simply relocating them would not necessarily trim the budget. CBS Atlanta's Adam Murphy asked Stogner this tough question.
So at this point, you don't know if it would lead to layoffs or anything like that?
At that time, we would hope to avoid that.
As for people living in the area, they say closing the precinct is fine as long as they still receive protection.
Certainly. I mean, that would make it sound like a no-brainer. But, you know, is all that true? I don't know.
And that is the tough question that they face. Now, county leaders have until December 15th to make a decision, so the clock is ticking. We're live in North DeKalb County. Jocelyn Cannell, Better Mornings Atlanta.
All right, Jocelyn, thank you. 6:38 is your time.